Riding these super bikes is a lot like riding a dirt track bike. They slip and slide, and you make yourself part of the bike. Each person has their own style. Mine is a little bit hairier than others, and it works for me.
The bikes accelerate really quick. You go from 0 out of turn 9, which is about 15-20 miles an hour, to 140 miles an hour within 200 or 300 yards.
The spectator can identify with the brands of motorcycles being run.
Even though it is a stock production bike and it looks like something you can buy, it's really not for beginners.
It may look simple to the television viewers, us going 160 miles an hour around these corners, but believe me, it takes a real professional to do what we do.
Hello everybody, my name is Bruce Flanders, and I'll be your commentator along pit row. Superbike racing is to motorcycles what NASCAR racing is to cars. The bikes actually look like one that you could buy from any motorcycle dealer's showroom, but looks can be deceiving. Modifications are made to the frame, brakes, tires, suspension, and engine. Wes Cooley, Superbike champion, explains some of the differences between his racing bike and the standard street bike.
This one weighs approximately 560 pounds, whereas its racing version weighs around 420 pounds. This one develops around 95 horsepower, and its racing version develops around 145 horsepower. First, I'd like to talk about the brakes. The brakes are the same on both motorcycles. They have double disc brakes. The racing version, however, is a larger diameter disc to accommodate the speeds that we have to stop from. This top speed on this motorcycle is around 170 miles an hour. This one's around 115 to 120. Tires on the standard motorcycle are ribbed, as we use the slicks on the racing version. The compounds in the slick tires, when they get up to heat and temperature during the race, they actually adhere better to the ground and provide for better traction. As far as the engines are concerned, the castings are exactly the same between the two motorcycles. There again, the racing version is hopped up a little bit inside. The pistons have been changed, the camshafts, the cranks on occasion. We've also gone to the 4-into-1 pipe as compared to the 2 pipe on the production motorcycle. This also helps for our ground clearance problems that we have. It has a single rear disc brake. However, the racing version is vented to help the cooling in case it does get hot during a race. Carburation is pretty much the same. We have a little bit larger bore carburetor on the racing version. We have a fairing on this motorcycle. This is to cut down the wind resistance. Also, the handlebars are slightly different than the standard production motorcycle. They're lower, enabling us to get down closer to the center of gravity of the motorcycle, thus for better stability.
Today's Superbike is a sophisticated... The top 5 qualifiers in time trials earlier today can be seen in the front row of the grid. On the outside, 5th fastest, Kawasaki's Chuck Parham, number 191, at 1 minute 13.792 seconds, a speed of 92.84 miles per hour. 4th was number 31 on the Racecrafters Kawasaki, Harry Klinsman, at 1 minute 13.394 seconds, a speed of 93.14 miles per hour. 3rd fastest is number 109, David Aldana on the Kawasaki, at 1 minute 11.244 seconds, an average of 96.41 miles per hour. 2nd fastest on the Yoshimura Suzuki with a time of 1 minute 10.311 seconds, a speed of 98.01. It's number 34, Wes Cooley. And the fastest qualifier on the pole position on the inside of the racetrack, number 8, Honda's Freddie Spencer at 1 minute 9.493 seconds, a speed of 98.71 miles per hour.
Right into the lead goes Wes Cooley.
Aldana's in 3rd spot. Freddie Spencer leading, who at 18 already has almost 10 years experience as a racer. Notice the ease in which Freddie handles that 140 horsepower. In terms that you might better understand, that's the equivalent of putting an Indianapolis race car engine into an economy car.
In case the slower rider falls off. Well, almost always, you are witnessing an expert at work.
Those Those are Wes Cooley's mechanics. It's hard to tell whether he's confused over Freddie or Wes. It's not like Cooley to let Spencer get as far ahead as he is, but then again, as we heard earlier, Wes Cooley's in it for the long haul. It's championship points that brings the big money, not just winning one race, and he's still 20 seconds ahead of third place Dave Aldana. David Envy is still laboring with his extra passenger, our camera, and if you can hear me, David, come in and let me know where you are.
At the back of the course, accelerating up the hill. Concentration is a big thing at this point. If you relax just for a second, that's when you get into real trouble. Wes Cooley is just ahead of me at this point, but he's going really fast, and I won't be able to stay close to him for a while. I'll show you something special. I'm coming out of turn 9. I'll pull a wheelie for you.